let's start this off by creating a background color for our project. So I'm just going to title this layer BG background. If you click, you can type in the dimensions. It's 1920 by 1080. And I'm going to find, kind of want a nice, like a bluish color here. Let's change it a little bit. Alright, I'm going to leave it like that. Okay, and the first thing I'm going to do is lock the background layer. And now we're going to create our bubble. So, ellipse tool, I'm going to create a new layer. I'm just going to call this layer bubble. Okay. And then we're going to make the color white. And we're going to drag out our bubble. I want my bubble to be something about that big. And then I just want to align it to the artboard. There we go. And we have our bubble. And that's literally all I'm going to do for the bubble right now, so I'm going to lock that layer. Now we're going to start creating our character. So I'm going to create another layer. And for now, we'll just leave it layer 3 because I'm going to take this character and break him up into pieces for animating later. So let's just start with the head shape, and I'm actually going to use a rectangle tool. I'm going to drag it out here, something like this. Find whatever type of skin tone you want to use. I'm going to go with like a peachy, pinky skin tone for this. Round edges tool, and we got the start of our head. Okay. And I'm going to grab my ellipse tool, start bringing an ear in here. And then let's get some hair going. And I want my hair to be like maybe a blackish brown color. Like this. See, I don't know what this is going to be just yet. I'm going to get something kind of fun going on here. Something like that. And just something like this. And put that ear on top. To the front, there we go. Okay, that looks good. And then we'll do another little brown part here in the back. Get something like that going. All right, so I'm gonna figure out like a couple little eyes for this guy. His eyes I'm gonna make black for now. Got him kind of looking this way. Okay, let's bring out a little nose here. I'll go with the skin tone, and then I'm just going to up and add a little more saturation. Oops. There we go. Get a little nose there. I'm going to make this nose just a little bit more noticeable. There we go. Alright, and let's do a mouth. The mouth is going to be like this. Probably make it the same color as the eyes. Let's get it lined up here. I'm going to shrink it down just a little bit. Okay, round rectangle, the bottom. Have him with a nice smile here. There we go. Let's add some teeth in. Those will be white. How I'm going to do the teeth is I'm just going to use Shape Builder tool. Hold down the Option and you can click off. Tooth, we're going to do the same thing for the tongue. So let's go here. I'm going to drag in the spot where the tongue would be. I'm going to make it a nice red color. The tongue would be something like that, maybe. There we go. And then select this, select the mouth shape, Shape Builder, and Option or Alt, and click it off. I'll minus it. There we go. We got a nice start to our guy here. Okay, so let's go back in. Same thing we did before. Rectangle tool. Figure out how I want his neck to be. Go put it in the back. Round rectangle. There's his neck. Okay. And we're going to make his body now. Put that one all the way to the back. And let's make the body, let's make the t-shirt like a, I don't know. Actually, let's make it the same color as the tongue. Just like that. I like that. Bring the shoulders up a little bit. Something like that. That looks pretty good. Okay. We can actually take these bottom parts here. These don't need to be rounded. They're actually just going to be masked off later, so you're not going to see it anyways. And I just like to keep adjusting this stuff till I get something I like. Like that. Okay, pretty good. I think maybe the head, this might be too tall, so let's just move all this down a little bit. This is really just a kind of just push and move it until you get something you like. Now that I move that down, I'm going to move the ears down. This stuff can all come down. Yeah, I like that better. Okay. So we just keep playing with this till we get something we like. I just need a quick shadow for the neck. Do my pen tool. And I'm going to start here. Here, go to here. Here. Go to here. Okay. And it's going to be this color, and we're going to make it darker. Something like this. There we go. I'm going to cut it, paste it in front of the neck. Then what I'm going to do is zoom in a little bit. And I'm actually just going to stretch this out. I'm going to use my Shape Builder tool to get the shape the way I want it. Just like that. And if you want, for the Shape Builder, Shift M is the shortcut for it. And now we got a pretty decent start here. And maybe I have this guy looking too much to one side, so maybe we can fix that a little bit. Maybe he just needs to, something like that. There we go. Maybe he needs eyebrows. I'll give him some eyebrows, see what happens. Round edge tool, round cap. Yeah, there we go. That's kind of cool. All right. And we will take all of this. Just bring it down just a little bit. Take this, and I'm just going to squish it up just a little bit like that. There we go. All right, so then we're going to take our guy. We're going to move him over here. And let's scale him up to fit how we want him to be in our bubble. Okay. Beautiful. I think this is a pretty good start. Now we're going to do a couple of arms here. And the arms I'm going to do with the pen tool. I'm going to flip it over to stroke. Let's make it a round cap. And let's just bring it up. Let's get a little thicker. That's good. Let's grab it and put it behind. Like this. There we go. And we're going to make just a few adjustments here, I think. I'm going to bring his elbow in a little more. And the arm down just a little bit. And I think what I'm going to do is... I'm going to make his arm the same color as the shirt. So let's just grab that color number real quick. Okay. And let's just change the color. We'll give him long sleeves. There we go. And then I want to grab this point. Just move it out of the way. And also what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this just slightly darker than the red that we use. Bam, like that. Perfect. Okay. And then we're going to take this, we're going to duplicate it, we are going to rotate it, put it just like this. We're going to bring it to the front, and we're going to make it the same color as the red shirt. Just adjust it a little bit like it's on his hip. There we go. Now we have both arms made. And I'm going to take and make a little hand here. So take our rectangle. Do something like this. Skin tone. Let's get in a little more. Round it. Something like that. And then another one like this, round it. And this is our thumb for our thumbs up. And now we have a guy giving us the thumbs up. So now what I want to do is I want to have most of this stuff on its own layer for animating. And I'm actually going to make a, I'm going to take these two guys here. Let's just start with what's going to be in the back. Okay, so we need some layers here. I'm going to call this layer 3. I'm actually going to change the name. I'm going to call it body. And that's going to be for our main body, neck, head, probably the mouth, nose, hair, all that stuff. The only thing I'm really going to put on its own layer is maybe the eyebrows, eyes, and the arms. So then we have, below that, we're going to have one arm. I'm probably going to put the thumb on its own layer. So we're going to have left arm and thumb. Okay. Left arm is going to be this in the hand, so the arm in the hand. Let's cut that. Put that on left arm. Paste in place. Grab the thumb. Cut that. Put that on the thumb layer. What that does is that's going to allow us to animate the thumb popping up later. Okay, then we got right arm. Right arm, I'm going to do eyes. And then I'm going to do one called blink. And then I'm going to do one more for eyebrows. So I got eyebrows. I think that'll cover it. So let's put the eyes on their layer. Paste in place. Let's put this arm on its layer. Right arm, paste in place. Eyebrows, cut it, paste in place. And lastly, let's make a blink. Let's copy these. Paste them in blink. Let's hide the eyes layer. And what we're going to do is just put these into like a, get it nice and close. We want them to be there, but it'll be something like that. That'll be our blink. Okay. So now we can turn blink off. So we got blink layer. And I think this is probably a good time to save. So I'm just going to file, save as, and I'm going to save it as bubble guy and save. Okay, so we have our guy. He's ready for animation. Next, we'll create the diamond and get everything into After Effects.